Let's dive into JSON handling with Python. JSON, which stands for JavaScript Object Notation, is a lightweight data interchange format. It is language independent, meaning it can be used with virtually any programming language. And it is a human-readable text format, making it easy to understand and edit. The key Python module for working with JSON is simply called JSON. Here is an example of a JSON structure. It consists of key-value pairs where keys or strings and values can be strings, numbers, booleans, arrays, or even null. Now let's discuss the different data structures that are supported in JSON. A string is a sequence of characters enclosed in double quotes, such as text. A number can be an integer or a floating point number, like 42 or 3.14. A Boolean value can be either true or false. Null represents the absence of a value. An array is an ordered list of values, enclosed in square brackets, such as 1, 2, 3. An object is a collection of key-value pairs, enclosed in curly braces, where keys or strings and values can be any of the other JSON data types, such as key-value. It is important to know the correspondence between Python objects and JSON data types. Python dictionaries correspond to JSON objects. Python lists correspond to JSON arrays. Python strings correspond to JSON strings. Python integers and floats correspond to JSON numbers. Python true and false correspond to JSON true and false, respectively. And Python none corresponds to JSON null. Let's explore how to read JSON data from a file in Python. To load JSON data from a file, use the JSON.load function. This function requires a file object as input, and it converts the JSON data into Python objects. It also handles file operations safely. Here is an example of how to use JSON.load. First, import the JSON module. Then, open the JSON file in read mode using the with statement. This ensures that the file is properly closed after use. Use JSON.load to load the JSON data from the file into a Python variable. Finally, access the data as you would with any other Python dictionary or list. Let's see how to parse JSON data from a string in Python. To parse JSON from a string, use the JSON.loads function. This function works with JSON formatted strings, which are commonly obtained from API responses. Note the S in loads, which stands for string. Here is an example. First, import the JSON module. Define a JSON string containing the data you want to parse. Then use JSON.loads to parse the JSON string into a Python object. You can then access the data as you would with any other Python dictionary or list. Let's understand how to parse JSON data effectively. Working with nested JSON structures involves accessing data within dictionaries and lists. You can access nested data using dictionary syntax and loop through arrays using for loops. To safely access data, use the get method, which allows you to specify a default value if a key is not found. You can also check the structure of the JSON data using isInstance. In this example, we have a dictionary called data, which contains a list of users. Each user is represented as a dictionary with an ID and a name. We can access the nested data by iterating through the user's list and printing the name of each user. Let's see some useful methods for working with JSON objects in Python. Dict.keys returns all of the keys in a JSON object. Dict.values returns all of the values in a JSON object. Dict.items returns all of the key-value pairs in a JSON object. Dict.getKeyDefault allows you to safely access a value by key, with the default value if the key is not found. Here is an example of how to use these methods. First, we load a JSON string into a Python dictionary called user_data. We can check if a key exists in the dictionary using the in operator. We can also use the get method to retrieve a value with a default value if the key is not found. Let's find out how to save Python objects as JSON data to a file. To save Python objects as JSON, use the JSON.dump function for files and the JSON.dumps function for strings. You can control the formatting of the JSON output using parameters such as indent. It is also important to handle file operations safely using with statements. Here is an example of how to use JSON.dump. We have a Python dictionary called user_data, containing user information. We open a file in write mode using the with statement. Then we use JSON.dump to write the user_data dictionary to the file in JSON format, with an indent of 4 spaces for readability. Let's explore how to serialize custom Python objects into JSON format. JSON cannot directly serialize custom objects. Therefore, you need to provide a conversion function to convert the custom object into a JSON serializable format, such as a dictionary. You can use the default parameter in JSON.dump or JSON.dumps to specify the conversion function. Alternatively, you can implement the __dict__ method in your custom class to define how it should be serialized. In this example, we define a person class with a name and age. We define a function called person_encoder that converts a person object into a dictionary. We then use JSON.dumps to serialize a person object into JSON format using the person_encoder function to handle the conversion. Let's talk about how to handle errors that may occur when working with JSON data. Common errors include JSON code error, which occurs when the JSON format is invalid or there are syntax errors. Type error, which occurs when trying to serialize non-serializable objects, such as datetime objects or custom classes without a conversion function. Key error, which occurs when trying to access non-existent keys in a JSON object. And I/O error, which occurs when there are file problems during reading or writing. Here is an example of how to handle JSON errors using try-except blocks. We attempt to parse a JSON string using JSON.loads. If a JSON code error occurs, we catch the exception and print an error message. We also use the get method to safely access the name key, providing a default value if the key is not found. Finally, we include a general except block to catch any other exceptions that may occur. Let's look at some best practices for working with JSON data in Python. Always validate JSON input from external sources to prevent security vulnerabilities and data corruption. Use a consistent data structure across your JSON data to ensure predictability and maintainability. Use context managers such as with statements for file input-output operations to ensure that files are properly closed and resources are released. Handle Python-specific types properly when serializing data to JSON, such as datetime objects. For large files, consider streaming the data instead of loading it all into memory at once to improve performance. And document your JSON structure to make it easier for others to understand and use your data. In this example, we define a custom JSON encoder to handle datetime objects. We then use a with statement to safely open a file and write JSON data to it, using the custom encoder to handle the datetime objects. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.